You won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase, kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Life is a funny way of sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going right. And life is a funny way of coming out when you think everything's going wrong and everything blows up in your face. The traffic jam when you're already late. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. And yeah, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? And yeah, life is a funny way of sneaking up on you. And life is a funny, funny way of helping you out, helping you out. How about getting off all these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I am full of? How about them trying to spare untangling carrots? I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. I know the version of me. Is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you loved me until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. There was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you fuck her? 'Cause the love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hold me until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. Cause I joked that you laid in the bed that was made, and I'm not gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes. And you know it. Every time I stretch my nails down someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Well, can you feel it? Well, I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. If somebody asked you to surrender, and that was the only way to win. If somebody offered you the freedom to open your mind again, would you take that flight? Would you walk right in? So somebody took your doubt and turned it out, and then you could breathe again. Would you take that chance? Would you dive right in? So meet me down at the bottom line and open my heart with your hands, and we'll hear the sound of pretenses falling and find where the truth has been. Down at the bottom line, line. But if the wind blows, the cradle will fall. But if the wise man knows nothing at all, we justify, we crucify, but we don't have the balls to cry. So meet me down at the bottom line and open my heart with your hands, and we'll hear the sound of pretenses falling and find where the truth has been. Down at the bottom line, that's where we'll go. Line where truth always rolls. Line, that's where we'll go. I don't wanna be the filler if the void is solely yours. I don't wanna be your glass of single malt whiskey hidden in the bottom drawer. And I don't wanna be a bandage if the wound is not mine. Lend me some fresh air. I don't wanna be adored for what I merely represent to you. I don't wanna be your babysitter, you're a very big boy now. I don't wanna be your mother, I didn't carry you in my womb for 9 months. Show me the back door. Visiting hours are 9 to 5, and if I show up at 6:10, well, I already know that you'll find some way to sneak me in and mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You say it's too much to ask for, and I am not the doctor. Am not the I don't wanna be the sweeper of the eggshells that you walk upon, and I don't wanna be your other half. I believe that 1 and 1 make 2. I don't wanna be your food or the light from the fridge on your face at midnight. Hey, what are you hungry for? I don't wanna be the glue that holds your pieces together. I don't wanna be your idol. See, this pedestal is high and I'm afraid of heights. I don't wanna be lived through a vicarious occasion, please. Open the window. Visiting hours are 9 to 5, and if I show up at 10 past since last week, and I don't wanna be responsible for your fractured heart and its wounded beat, and I don't wanna be a substitute for the smoke you've been inhaling. Well, what do you thank me? What do you thank me for? Visiting hours are 9 to 5, and if I show up at 6:10, will I already know that you'll find some way to sneak me in? And oh, mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. You say it's too much to ask for, and I am not that actor. I had no choice but to hear you. You stated your case time and again. I thought about it. You treat me like I'm a princess. I'm not used to like that. You ask how my day was. You've already won me over in spite of me, and don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet, and don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. Your love is thick and it's swallowed me whole. You're so much braver than I gave you credit for. That's not lip service. You've already won me over in spite of me, and don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet, and don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. You are the bearer of unconditional things. You held your breath and the door for me. Thanks for your patience. You're the best listener that I've ever met. You're my best friend with benefits. What took me so long? I've never felt this healthy before. I've never wanted something rational. I am aware now. I am aware now. You've already won me over in spite of me, and don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet, and don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it, it's all your fault. You've already won me over in spite of me, and don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet, and don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I Are you still mad I kicked you out of bed? Are you still mad I gave you ultimatums? Are you still mad I compared you to all my 40-year-old male friends? Are you still mad I shared our problems with everybody? Are you still mad I had an emotional affair? Are you still mad I tried to mold you into who I wanted you to be? Are you still mad I didn't trust your intentions? Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. Are you still mad that I flirted wildly? Are you still mad I had a tendency to mother you? Are you still mad that I had one foot out the door? Are you still mad that we slept together even after we had ended? Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. Are you still mad I wore the pants most of the time? Are you still mad that I seem to focus only on your potential? Are you still mad that I threw in the towel? And are you still mad that I gave up long before you did? Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. Of course you are. are you, my God? You touch me like you are my God. What are you, my twin? You affect me like you are my twin. How long can a girl be tortured by you? And how long before my dignity is reclaimed? And how long can a girl be haunted by you? Soon I'll grow up and I won't even flinch at your name. Soon I'll grow up and I won't even flinch at your name. So here I am, one room away from where I know you're standing. A well-intentioned man told me you just walked in. This man knows not how this information has affected me. But he knows the color of the car I just drove away in. What are you, my kid? You touch me like you are my kid. What are you, my air? You affect me like you are my air. And how long can a girl be tortured by you? And how long before my dignity is reclaimed? And how long can a girl be haunted by you? Soon I'll grow up and I won't even flinch at your name. Soon I'll grow up and I won't even flinch at your name. Are the bravest man I've ever met. You, unreluctant at treacherous ledge. Oh, you are the sexiest man I've ever been with. Oh, never harder than with thumb spin. When you do what you do to provide, how you land in the soft as you fortify. This is in praise of the vulnerable man. Why won't you leave your cavalry home? You, with your eyes mixed strength with abandon. You, with your new kind of heroism. And I bow down to you. greatest man I've ever met. You're the stealth setter of new precedents. And I vow to be true. And I vow not to take advantage. This season praise of the vulnerable man. I want you to leave the rest of your cavalry home. This is a thank you for letting me in. And in praise of the vulnerable man. You call it right, and I call it simple, and somewhere in the middle is truth. You see the hill, and I see the castle. Our front foot was united is doomed. You call this brick and mortar, I call this sacred skin. You see the figure skater, and I fear the ice is thin, and the light is all around us, but when we spar it's dim. We're right here in the middle, sing the miracle. You see the cloud, and I see the lightning, and somewhere in the middle the sun. And you say it's greatness, and I say bad timing. And when we leave the ring, no one's won. I go for the jugular, you knock till you get in. You hold the loud and raucous, and I hear the dropping pin. And you run off onto center, I whisper paper thin. We're right here in the middle, sing the miracle. The winter gets long, the rapids get wide, and what doesn't kill us turns to gray. You call this brick and mortar, I call this sacred skin. You see the figure skater, and I fear the ice is thin. The light is all around us, but when we spar it's dim. We're right here in the middle, sing the miracle. Missing the miracle. The light is all around us, missing the miracle. Who am I to be blue? Look at my family and fortune. Look at my friends and my house. Who am I to feel dead? And who am I to feel spent? Look at my health and my money. And where do I go to feel good? Why do I still look outside me? And clearly I've seen it won't work. Is it my calling to keep on when I'm unable? And is it my job to be selfless extraordinaire? And my generosity has me disabled by this, my sense of duty to offer. And why do I feel so ungrateful? Me who is far beyond survival. Me who see life as an oyster. Is it my calling to keep on when I'm unable? And is it my job to be selfless extraordinaire? And my generosity has me disabled by this, my sense of duty to offer. And how dare I rest on my laurels? How dare I ignore an outstretched hand? How dare I ignore a third world country? Is it my calling to keep on when I'm unable? Is it my job to be selfless extraordinaire? And my generosity has me disabled by this, my sense of duty to offer. Who am I to be blue? Hey, hey, little wonder, you walk the fields with all the fences down. You never knew the scent of the predator. You didn't know the house was on fire. And so you worked as you should, while they preyed on all you ate for, and they pounced as they would, while the guards were away. So you strike while it's hot, while the barricades are broken. You attacked at your will, while all the locks are free. Oh, hey, denier, finally everyone is gathering round me. Now that we all know better, you'll be haunted. I hope you enjoy these drawings in your jail. And so brace yourself for this reckoning day. I was once at a loss, now I stand at the gate. Dear Matthew, I like you a lot. I realize you're in a relationship with someone right now, and I respect that. I'd like you to know that if you're ever single in the future and you want to come visit me in California, I would be open to spending time with you and finding out how old you were when you wrote your first song. Dear Jonathan, I liked you too much. I used to be attracted to boys who would lie to me, think solely about themselves, and you were plenty self-destructive for my taste at the time. I used to say, the more tragic, the better. The truth is, whenever I think of the early 90s, your face comes up with a vengeance like it was yesterday. Dear Terrace, I love you muchly. You've been nothing but open-hearted and emotionally available and supportive and nurturing and consummately there for me. I kept drawing you in and pushing you away. I remember how beautiful it was to fall asleep on your couch and cry in front of you for the first time. You were the best platform from which to jump beyond myself. What was wrong with me? Dear Marcus, you rock my world. You had a charisma for some time, and I understand that as I do you. The long distance thing was the hardest, and we did as well as we could. We were together during a very tumultuous time in our lives. I will always have your back and be curious about you, about your career, your whereabouts. I'll give you countless amounts of outright acceptance if you want it. I will give you encouragement to choose the path that you want if you need it. You can speak of anger and doubts, your fears and freakouts, and I'll hold it. Share your so-called shame-filled accounts of times in your life, and I won't judge it. And there are no strings attached. You owe me nothing for giving the love that I give. You owe me nothing for caring the way that I have. I give you thanks for receiving. It's my privilege, and you owe me nothing in return. Ask for space for yourself, and only yourself, and I'll grant it. You can ask for freedom as well, or time to travel, and you'll have it. You can ask to live by yourself, or love someone else, and I'll support it. You can ask for anything you want, anything at all, and I'll understand it. And there are no strings attached. You owe me nothing for giving the love that I give. You owe me nothing for caring the way that I have. I give you thanks for receiving. It's my privilege, and you owe me nothing in return. I bet you're wondering when the next payback shoe will eventually drop. I bet you're wondering when my conditional police will force you to cough up. I bet you're wondering how far you have now danced your way back into debt. This is the only kind of love, as I understand it, that there really is. You can express your deepest of truths, even if it means I'll lose you and I'll hear it. You can fall into the abyss on your way to your bliss. I'll empathize with. You can say that you have to skip town to chase your passion, and I'll hear it. You can even hit rock bottom, have a midlife crisis, and I'll hold it. And there are no strings attached. You owe me nothing for giving the love that I give. You owe me nothing for caring the way that I have. I give you thanks for receiving. It's best friend. Now with post-demise at hand, I can't go to you for consolation, 'cause we're off limits during this transition. This grief overwhelms me, it burns in my stomach, and I can't stop bumping into things. I thought we'd be simple together, I thought we'd be happy together, thought we'd be limitless together. I thought we'd be precious together, but I was sadly mistaken. You've been my soulmate and then some. I remembered you the moment I met you. With you I knew God's face was handsome. With you I saw fire and expansion. This loss is numbing me, it pierces my chest, and I can't stop dropping everything. Thought we'd be sexy together, thought we'd be evolving together, I thought we'd have children together, I thought we'd be family together, but I was sadly mistaken. If I had a bill for all the philosophies I shared, if I had a penny for all the possibilities I presented, if I had a dime for every hand thrown up in the air, my wealth would render this no less severe. I thought we'd be genius together, I thought we'd be healing together, I thought we'd be growing together, thought we'd be adventurous together, but I was sadly mistaken. Thought we'd be exploring together, thought we'd be inspired together, I thought we'd be flying together, thought we'd be on fire together, but I was sadly mistaken. Reborn and shivering, spat out on new terrain, unsure, unconvincing. This faint and shaky hour Day one, start the hover again. Step one, I'm barely making sense. For now I'm faking it till I'm pseudo making it from scratch begin again. But this time I is high and not as weak, gun shy and quivering, timid without a hand, faint brave with steel intent, little and hardly here. Day one, start the hover again. Step one, with not much making sense just yet. I'm faking it till I'm pseudo making it from scratch begin again. But this time I is high and not as weak. I swear toward wide open, afraid if God's taking baggage. I pray He wants to lose. Day one, start the hover again. Step one, I'm barely making sense just yet. I'm faking it till I'm pseudo making it from scratch begin again. But this time I is high and not as one day I'll find relief. I'll be a private, and I'll be a friend to my friends who know how to be friends. One day I'll be at peace. I'll be enlightened, and I'll be married with children and maybe adopt. One day I will be healed. I will gather my wounds, forge the end of tragic calamity. I have been running so sweaty my whole life, urgent for a finish line, and I have been missing the rapture this whole time of being forever incomplete. One day my mind will retrieve dusk and day. One day I'll be secure, like the women I see on their 30th anniversaries. I have been running so sweaty my whole life, urgent for a finish line. And I have been missing the rapture this whole time of being forever incomplete. Ever unfolding, ever expanding, ever adventurous and torturous, but never done. One day I will speak freely. I'll be less afraid and measured outside of my poems and lyrics and art. One day I will be faith-filled. I'll be trusting and spacious, authentic and grounded and warm. I have been running so sweaty my whole life, urgent for a finish line. And I have been missing the rapture this whole time of being forever incomplete. Call it what you want, 'cause I don't even care anymore. Call me what you need to make yourself comfortable. I've not left the house in a while. I've not felt a glimpse of peace, and I have not made much headway since I have come back from the war. And I no longer give a damn about things that used to matter. And I am covering my eyes as I am frozen on the spot. And call it what you want, 'cause I don't even care anymore. Call me what you need to make yourself comfortable. So I am debilitated. I can't remember where the sentence started when I'm trying to finish it. And all of you are so frustrated, and everyone around me is trying to help as much as they can. My house is spotless, my lenses skewed, my limbs they recoil. to make yourself comfortable. So I am debilitated. I can't remember where the sentence started when I'm trying to finish it. And all of you are so frustrated. And everyone around me is trying to help as much as they can. But I'm alone in this meltdown of nervousness, diagnosis. Call it what you want, 'cause I don't even care anymore. Call me what you need to make yourself comfortable. So I am debilitated. I can't remember where the sentence started when I'm trying to finish it. And all of you are so frustrated. And everyone around me is trying to help as much as they can. Call it what you want. Call me what you need to feel comfortable. If it weren't for your maturity, none of this would have happened. If you weren't so wise beyond your years, I would have been able to control myself. If it weren't for my attention, you wouldn't have been successful. And if it weren't for me, you would never have amounted to very much. This could be messy, but you don't seem to mind. And don't go telling everybody, and don't overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And I have honored your request for silence, and you washed your hands clean of this. You're essentially my employee. I like you having to depend on me. You're a kind of protege, and one day you'll say you learned all you know from me. And I know you depend on me like a young thing would to a guardian. I know you sexualize me like a young thing would, and I think I like it. This could get messy, but you don't seem to mind. Don't go telling everybody, and overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. I've more than honored your request for silence, and you washed your hands clean of this. What part of our history's reinvented and on the rug swept? What part of your memory is selective and tends to forget? What with this distance it seems so obvious. Just make sure you don't tell on me, especially to members of your family. We best keep this to ourselves and not tell any members of our inner posse. I wish I could tell the world, 'cause you're such a pretty thing when you're done up properly. I might wanna marry you one day if you watch that weight and you keep your firm body. This could be messy, and I don't seem to mind. Don't go telling everybody, and overlook this supposed crime. We'll fast forward to a few years later, and no one knows except the both of us. And you're like a 90s Jesus, and you revel in your psychosis. How dare you? And you sample concepts like hors d'oeuvres, and you eat their questions for dessert. And is it just me, or is it hot in here? And you're like a 90s Kennedy, and you're really a million years old. You can't fool me. They'll throw opinions like rocks in riots, and they'll stumble around like hypocrites. Is it just me, or is it dark in here? Well, you may never be our happy husband, you may never have our whole child. You will learn to lose everything, be a temporary arrangements. And you're like a 90s Noah, and they laughed at you as you packed all of your things, and they wonder why you're frustrated. And they wonder why you're so angry. And is it just me, or are you fed up? God bless you in your travels, in your conquests and queries.